and I'm here to talk to you about how to get back to civilization if you're lost when you're hiking. Now, when I say getting back to civilization, I don't mean finding your way home or getting back to where you started from. I mean coming in contact with people anywhere, anyhow, so that once you find other people, they can help you out and get you back home. So how are you going to seek out other people? How are you going to seek out towns? How are you going to seek out campsites? I recommend listening for running water, finding running water, and following it downhill, because the combination of going downhill and being where the water is means that you're more likely to run into people. Now, some people will argue that this is a bad idea and it actually doesn't work, because they'll say, well, if you follow running water can go into all different directions. It can wind all around in no particular way or order, and then it can empty out into some lake in the middle of nowhere, and then you're at some lake, the bottom of a hill, with nobody around, and you're in a lot of trouble. Well, yes, even if that does happen, if you're at a lake, you're more likely to be at a place where people are going to be visiting. Particularly in the United States, if you find a lake, people will probably be there enjoying the lake, at least during the summer. And it's a lot better to follow a stream downhill and run the risk of not ending up near civilization or going around in circles and then just sitting there on the top of the mountain. So if you're faced with that situation, I would follow the water downhill. And as you get downhill, even if you don't get to a town, you're going to get to the base of the mountain. And water by the base of the mountain is where the campsites are going to be. So if you get down to the bottom of the hill and you don't find a town, fine. That's where other people may be camping, though, because they want to get the water. So it makes sense to follow water downhill. And even if it winds and winds and winds and takes you a while to get back, that's better than not getting back at all. And plus, in the meantime, you don't have to worry about looking for water. Otherwise, every day you got to figure out, how am I going to get some water? It just makes more sense. Another thing you can do, and I've mentioned this many times, is have a good view all around you. You can see civilization in the distance. And civilization doesn't have to mean a town. I mean, you're lucky if you see one. It could mean a road. It could mean a campfire in the distance. Anything like that that shows signs of human beings is the direction that you want to go in.